Guys, I'm gonna install and configure DHCP in this environment. For DHCP, what we have is we have two servers here, server 1, server 2. I'm gonna install the role on server 2. First of all, always make sure if you have this role already. So I don't have that role. As you can see, the only roles that I can see is here file and storage services and Hyper-V server. What I'm gonna do, how to add a DHCP role, we need to add role feature. And as soon as you add, I'm gonna expand the screen. So here you would go next, and in this next it's saying role based feature, just next on this and then next again. And here now I'm going to install DHCP. As soon as you do DHCP, it just gives you another option. So all we need to do is add features. So DHCP and add features and next, and then next. Then here it starts the DHCP process. So here confirmation, guys, always select restart option. So if it needs to restart, normally DHCP need a restart. So DHCP is a role that it needs a restart. So I would just select restart. Even if it doesn't, then it would give me, it would restart this machine. So here we'll wait for a few minutes so that it can reinstall. As soon as it is finished, in the next, once it comes back, it should ask us for the role installation. Guys, one thing that we need to remember, since we are installing DHCP has a special console, DHCP Manager. DHCP Manager, you create scope, you create exclusion, you can make changes to exclusion as well. And while this is installing and restarting, there was a question earlier. There was a question: how would DHCP distinguishes between different floor mubashir? How would it distinguish between different floors? Guys, the way DHCP distinguishes between different floors, the way DHCP what distinguishes between different floors is from scope options. So we would create a special scope for floor 1, second scope for floor 2, third scope for floor 3. This is how it knows that first floor is only for first scope is only for floor 1. Here it is just finished, and if I close this, it is asking for restart. I would just restart this machine. Did I restart? No, it's not restarting. So guys, right here, I'll come back to this question in a moment. So guys, here, once DHCP is installed, keep an eye on this flag. On this flag, right here, it says complete DHCP configuration. It's just asking me to complete DHCP configuration. I would go here, and now here, it is just saying, okay, DHCP following steps are required. Security group, all you need to do is commit. But oh, it needs a restart first. I think it needs a restart. So here it is done. So close. As soon as you're closed, guys, it is not asking me to restart, but if it restarts automatically, it's fine. But if it is not, it gave me this flag. If it doesn't give you a flag, it's fine. It's all good. No, let's see. Let's see. If DHCP, now my next step is to open DHCP Manager. If I go to Tools and here, I don't see DHCP. Oh, it is here. DHCP. DHCP is here. So DHCP, you just open DHCP and this is the DHCP Manager, and you would expand this. And guys, since it is all about assigning IP addresses, so it gives me both options, IPv4, IPv6. IPv4, we're not doing anything. Within DHCP, now I need to create a scope. I need to create a scope. So how would I create a scope? Just right click on IPv4 and you say new scope. So just right click on IPv4. Are you in DHCP? So in DHCP, you would right click on this and create a new scope. And as soon as you create a new scope, all you need to do, it starts, and here it says, okay, what is your scope name? Guys, scope name is, you can name it anything, but scope should be according to where the scope is applied to. For example, the scope is applied to Canis floor 1 or Canis building 1. So here we would say Canis FL1. FL1. If it would have been second floor, third floor, your scope should be according to what floor it is. I said it could be anything, but it should correspond to the location where the scope is applied. Yes, it should represent the location. Once you write the name, all you need to do is to go next. Kenneth FL1, Kenneth floor 1. Done? It's fine. You can still open DHCP. You can? So do you see IPv4? Okay, let me complete this and I'll help you out. Let me complete this, I'll help you out. Guys, everyone, everyone, calling all cars, everyone, so guys, everyone, I'll be uploading the video and you can follow the video. So what I can do is here, just create a flow, just create a scope, and then within the scope, it's asking me for the IP address, Canop's FL1. And within scope option, you would say starting with 192.168.100.1 and it ends with 192.168.100.254. So this is your IP address, and here is the, so if you go to next option, it is 100.1 to 100.254, and then in the next option, it would ask you for exclusion range. Huh? Length is fine. It is your subnet mask. It automatically takes a subnet mask. So next information is all there. So you don't have to put in the subnet mask. Subnet mask is already there. It is 24 because it is class C address. And here in the next screen, you need to put exclusion. We have two exclusion ranges here. Guys, I'm taking it from the whiteboard. So I have two exclusion ranges. One exclusion range is 192, 168, 100.1 to 192, 168, 100.10. So add, and I'm going to add a second exclusion range 192, 168, 100.220 to 192, 168, 100.254. So I have two exclusion ranges. And then next, in the next screen, it is lease date. Leave it at 0. Yes, press add, and then next. So these two exclusion ranges right here. So 101 to 10 and 220 to 254. Next one is lease time. What is our lease time? 3 days. 3 days. From this, we need to have 3 days lease time. So 3 days. I'm going to change it to 3 days. And then next, here it is asking me for DHCP option. In DHCP option, next. And here, first of all, in DHCP option, it asks me for gateway address. So my gateway address is this. Right here in this screen, I need to put the gateway address. So 192.168.100.1, add this. And then in the next screen, it will ask me for DNS address. So DNS address in this case, there is no domain, no need to write this. I'll check. What is your gateway? It automatically took it from the network. So once this is done, you would add it. It would give you a warning. Just click OK and next and next. And at the end it says activate the scope. Just activate the scope. So it's done. Activating scope is done. Here